Hey guys, so this video is going to be watercoloring comics. This is a comic that I actually wrote this 2 years ago, and it's a bit cringy, so I don't know if I would share it anywhere or post it online anywhere, but I'll decide that later. It's just so cringy, but I'm so proud of it. So yeah, I actually haven't even finished drawing it out, so because I get impatient, so I wanted to start coloring it. But yeah, I filmed this video maybe about 2 months ago actually, or I don't know, a couple months ago, and I just never posted it. I have a lot of videos that I filmed, and I just haven't been wanting to upload any of them because I think they're all crappy. But I decided to try and do this video because I wanted to upload something at least, or wanted to get back into making videos again. So anyway, basically, this story is a one-shot that I wrote. I think it's kind of around Valentine's Day, maybe 2 years ago. And I wrote maybe like about 8 pages of it, and it seems like a lot, but even for a one-shot, but yeah, basically it's just like a very generic BL story, about 2 coworkers and on Valentine's Day. But yeah, I did a couple pages, like the first 2 or 3 pages I did with different watercolors. These ones I'm using Winsor & Newton. I think it's like the 45 pan palette. I'm not sure, but yeah, these are the ones I'm using now, but I was using a different brand in the beginning, so I don't know if I like those pages. They honestly just looked a little bit tacky because, the background was just all kinds of different rainbow colors, and it just seemed a little tacky. I've done it before with like rainbow colors with like practice pages and comics, and it turned out really good, but this one, it just didn't really fit because there was so much going on and then so much colors. So the next couple pages were just a blank white background for everything, and it makes everything pop out more when there's not so much color distracting you everywhere. So doing comics is hard, or manga, or whatever you want to call it. Comics, manga, same thing. It's really hard to do, and especially if I don't think it's too difficult to do whenever you're just inking them in black and white and tones. But I decided to do watercolor because I've always liked the way it looked when it has color in it, and I just wanted to try it. Because I feel like I do well at watercolor, and I just wanted to try it. But it's very difficult, and yeah, doing colored comics is so hard. I understand why most people just do black and white, because it's so hard to choose colors and make sure what colors look right, and doing it just like black and white, shadows, tones, that's so much easier. But I kind of like the way it looks with watercolor and doing a color comic. It's a lot more hard work to do colors rather than black and white. It's more time consuming, but the result in the end looks really, really nice. It looks like realistic, you know, with colors, and it's not just, you know, black and white. The amount of times I said black and white in this video, but anyway, it just looks, I don't know how to describe it. It just looks real when there's color in it, you know. The characters feel more real. And maybe it's a bit easier to do a colored comic on the computer, you know, digitally, because you can erase any colors that you want, any mistakes, change any of the colors. You could put lighting, and when you're doing it traditionally, it's a little bit more difficult because once you put the color down, it's there, you know. You can't erase it. You can't add more lighting. You can't add more, well, you can add more shadow, but at a certain point it starts to look muddy, so it's just easier to do it maybe digitally. So if you want to do color comics, digitally would probably be a lot easier, less to worry about because you can just erase. But for traditional, it's a little more difficult. But you know, it just depends what you're good at. You know, if you do digital comics. If you're good at watercolor, do watercolor. If you're good at inking, do inking and tones and stuff like that. And then try to stick with it, you know, try to stick with the same medium. Or like decide ahead of time what you want to take up most of your time. Or because I chose watercolor, and then halfway through, you know, I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I just want to finish this. Can I just finish it in ink? Like black and white ink. Like black ink, indie ink. Because doing color is so time consuming. And so yeah, just make sure you know that you want to do the same medium over and over again. And plus, make sure it's something that you don't want to waste. Well, actually, don't think that way. You know, try not to let the amount of supplies you have limit you from creating, you know, some great pieces. I used to be like that. I never wanted to use any of my supplies because I didn't want to waste it. And the amount of great, amazing pieces that I could have created never happened because, you know, I was just so scared to use up a lot of my stuff, a lot of my mediums, a lot of my materials. And that's not a good way to think as an artist. You should use things to create. Anyway, I'm just rambling on and on. Sorry about that. I'm sort of just winging this audio thing. And I had some stuff written down that I wanted to talk about in this video, but I didn't even talk about half of that stuff. So, I'll just give a quick little update. So yeah, I haven't been around for a while due to personal reasons, but I'm back. I have a lot of things planned for this channel. I've been neglecting it a lot, and so yeah, I want to do a lot of stuff. I'm thinking of doing some live streaming, but I'm not sure what I want to draw. I don't know what I would draw on there, so I'll be thinking about that. I also want to change my channel name. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about it. It's just hard because everything has my name on it, and it's difficult to change everything. Like on DeviantArt, I can't change it. It's just gonna stick to what it is. And everything else is just gonna have a different name. Like my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube channel. But so yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like audio stuff. I'm doing this because I don't like looking for music to play over this, so it's just easier, less copyright stuff, copyright. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.